Hello and welcome to the fifth episode already of Bookseller Bill versus the Insurmountable to be read pile. I'm Bookseller Bill from an Unlikely Story bookstore, and this is what's left of the Insurmountable to be read pile. Still pretty daunting, although I am making progress, I swear. Today we're going to talk about the book I finished last night. This is really, it's not the actual cover that's going to happen, but if you go onto our website and look up the book, The Eighth Detective, it's by Alex Pavesi. This is coming out from Henry Holt in August, so it's got a ways to go, but the new cover is online and it looks really sharp. So it's something you want to look at. So The Eighth Detective. This is a tribute to the golden age of detective fiction. So it's also kind of a look at how detective fiction has morphed over the years. And it's all done in one really interesting novel. So what Pavesi has done is kind of like the old Amicus horror anthologies from the 60s and 70s. There's a wraparound story of a young woman who is editing the short fiction, all detective stories of an elderly man on an island. It was only put out once, never seen again, and only 100 copies were ever printed. And she is in the process of editing them, reading them with him, and making alterations. And then you get all 7 of the stories. So there's 7 different short detective stories in here. Starts out, I have to admit, the first one was kind of like, and then the second one was a little bit better. The third one was good, and it kept getting better and better. And keep with it, because there's a reason beyond the madness of the so-so story that starts out this collection. And the wraparound story comes full circle and is utterly brilliant in its ending. So it's one of those books that you have to have a little patience with. Stick with it at first. You're like, but it's like, Pavesi really gets into it. And if you like the golden age of detective fiction, you're going to find all kind of cool references to things like Agatha Christie and Josephine Tey and Georges Simenon and things like that. So I think you would really like it if you like that kind of writing. It's unusual. It's different. The structure is very, very unusual. But I had a lot of good time with it, actually. And so, The Eighth Detective by Alex Pavesi, you can get it at anunlikelystory.com if you want to pre-order it, or I'm sure our store will be carrying it when it does come out. And right now, it's going into the bag of books already read. It's starting to get a little heavy, actually. There's some heft, finally. So, in the meanwhile, I will be back tomorrow with the next book that I have read, and I hope you'll join in with us, and I hope you're staying safe, staying away from everybody, and reading some great books in this time. So everybody, I hope you're feeling well, and I'll see you soon. Bye.